So I have my center at negative 2, 4. So that means my HK is negative 2, 4. For my ellipse, I need to know the A and the B. The A is going to be the length of the horizontal axis. It has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My B is the vertical axis. It has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got my A and my B. Got my A and my B and my H and my K. I can now make my equation. This is x minus h squared over a squared. That's 25. Plus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. Yes, ma'am? No. The horizontal axis gives me my A. If the major axis just tells me which axis is longer. No. No, neither one. Horizontal axis is A. Vertical axis is B. And I don't care which one's bigger. Your book does. I think that's a lousy way. I and the rest of the people in this department think that's a lousy way to teach it because you have to do too much fudging. So we don't teach it that way. We go that the horizontal axis is the A, the vertical axis is the B. Okay, let's translate a hyperbola now. So I'll give you the vertices are going to be at negative 1, 2, and 3, 2. And I'll give you the foci are going to be at negative 3, 2, and 5, 2. Let me make a sketch of my graph. I'll mark these vertices. I'll make the vertices purple. We'll do those in purple or pink or something like that. Negative 1, 2, and 3, 2. I'll make my foci in, how about green? Negative 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 5, 2. Okay. I'm going to sketch what this hyperbola kind of looks like now. It starts at the vertices and opens towards the foci. Now I know I have a y squared minus x squared. Okay? I need to find the center. The center is going to be along the same axis as the foci and the vertices. So for my center, I already know the y coordinate. It's 2. because it's on that same horizontal axis. Now to find the x-coordinate, I need to know the number that's right, I need to know the number on the x-axis that's right between those two purple dots. If you've graphed it very well, you'll see that that is at 1, 2. If you haven't graphed it very well, you need to know what number is exactly between -1 and +3. To find the number that is exactly between -1 and +3, and -1 and +3, you can do -1 plus 3 divided by 2. Oh, that's 2 divided by 2. That's 1. That'll tell you the number that's right in between -1 and 3 if you sum them and divide by 2. So my center is at 1, 2. I need to know my A and my B. Let's see what I know. The distance from the center to the vertex is either going to be my A or my B. This one's horizontal, so it's my A. And the distance from the center to the focus is C. All right, let's try to figure out A first. The distance from the center to the focus, I start at 1 and I go up to 3. I'm sorry, the distance from the center to the vertex, sorry. I start at 1 and go up to 3. What's the distance from 1 to 3? Oh, well, that's the absolute value of 1 minus 3, which is 2. A is 2. Okay? The distance from the center to the focus is C. That goes from 1 up to 5. So the distance from the center to the focus is the absolute value of 1 minus 5, better known as 4. If you have graphed these well, you can count the distance on your graph. If you've just made a little sketch, you may not be able to count it as easily. Oh, sorry, the greenest is not. C is 1 minus 5, absolute value of all that, and that's 4. I don't need C for my formula, for my equation. I need B. So now I got to remember that C squared is A squared plus B squared when I have a hyperbola. So C squared, that's 16, is 2A squared, 2 squared, that's 4, plus B squared. Subtract 4 and I get B squared is 12. And B is the square root of 12. Alright, I got center A and B, so I can write my equation. This one is an x squared minus y squared. X minus h squared over A squared. Oh, A is 2, A squared is 4. Hyperbola, subtract. Y minus k, k is 2, squared, over B squared. Oh, B squared is 12, equals 1. Okay? Enjoy the hyperbola. I told you it'd eventually get a little hard. If you like